Hello Libra friends, I'm Annie Botticelli and welcome to my Libra November 2023 Astrology Horoscope Forecast, a 7-minute astrology highlights version of my report. This is for you if Libra is your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, or any other Libra placement you're listening for. What I'm going to talk about here is part of your astrological picture. And if you're a very late degree Libra friend, so birthdays are on October 15th through the rest of the sign, or Libra degree placement around 23 degrees to the rest of the sign, I suggest you additionally listen to my Scorpio report, as you very late degree friends will benefit from both readings. Okay, we're going to talk about the highlights of this month, both from the general transit and how that relates to the very specific Libra chart and experience. This is a very busy month astrologically. We've got a lot of placements. This was happening in October as well. There's just a sheer high volume of mathematical connections of the planetary bodies at this time. Everything in life is math. It boils down to mathematical connections, and we can see this the deeper we go into mathematics and science. And this applies to astrology. So whenever there's a meaningful degree or separation or connection of planetary placements, things happen for us on Earth. That's just how it is, and it's going to be really busy this month. Now, in some ways, it's going to be a lot lighter because we don't have 2 eclipses this month. So that's going to make a huge difference. And especially for Libras, right? You all just had an eclipse in your sign last month and you're feeling that. So in April of 2023, we started an Aries Libra eclipse cycle that's going to run for a couple of years. And so Libras and Aries are in the hot seat for change. I have Aries rising, so I'm along in this with you. So you may notice that major topics have come up of, radical change in your relationships with yourself and with other people, and, revolutionizing yourself. And I'm not going to talk too much about the eclipse cycle. If you want to hear more about that, listen to the September and October reports for Libra, my September and October reports, because I go into a lot more detail. But it really is a great prelude to start this month's discussion, because we're having the echo or the after effects or afterquakes from the eclipses in October now and into December. Okay, so we're not done with the season yet, but there is something that in many ways is lighter about it. A lot of the news has already started coming in. Information has been coming in. Things are evolving along the lines of the changes that are happening. For some people, that news may still be coming in now. Or new news is coming as you evolve on this path. But, this hopefully is a time of a little bit more relief, a little bit more clarity about what the changes are going to mean for you and how you're going to move forward. Eclipse energy brings a tremendous capacity to resolve karmic stories. So days, weeks, months, decades, lifetimes of karma can evaporate in moments with this energy. So you're on a very strong cycle for releasing the things that haven't served you or your family line, and stepping into your highest expression in this lifetime and getting more clarity about what that is. So we've got Venus is going to go into Libra. We've got transiting South Node there. We've got Star Goddess Pallas Athena, all in the energy of Libra. Again, of course, this brings partnerships, Scorpio placements, stellium of Scorpio placements, also reiterating this emotional connection, financial connection, government or taxes or debt or inheritances. There's just a lot of energy around unseen financial, lesser understood, like stock market, crypto, just things that are financial, but it's hard to pin down exactly what they are. This is like an emotional, chaotic sort of energy. And, you've got a lot of merging with other people is going on. But you've got a lot of revolutionizing of self, getting more in tune with your physical body, and redefining yourself. So that's a big theme. These Scorpio energies, bringing water where maybe it shouldn't be, too much water, are bringing opportunities to connect and have fulfilling connections and to heal. And all of those Scorpio energies highlight your second house. Houses in astrology are fields of experience that we have as humans. So if you're looking at the visual here on YouTube, you see all these pizza pie slices here. Those are the houses. They're fields of experience that we have as humans. I like to think of them as uniting forces of things that are shared human experiences. And right now, this Scorpio stellium is highlighting your money sector. And of course, this is continued. I've been talking about this because we had a Taurus eclipse in October. So this theme has been going for a while, and now Scorpio is here all of these placements bringing this story, your budget, your savings, your financial consciousness, your financial items, your material connection, your connection to the earth, your ecological imprint. All of that is being highlighted at this time. November 13th, we've got a new moon at 20 degrees of Scorpio. So this is just another factor here, adding to this story here for you. Another big highlight this month is November 27th and the days around November 27th. We've got a full moon at almost 5 degrees of Gemini. And the reason why this is of specific importance for Libra is because that is a fellow air sign. So anything happening in a fellow air sign makes a trine, the most favorable aspect in all of astrology. So you get an extra special kiss. And actually, I wrote it down here, but it's actually up here, okay, in your 9th house that this is occurring. And this is going to open up travel, chance for devices, new cars and devices or vehicles. And it's a great time. October 7th through November 25th is a golden period, free from personal planet retrogrades and their shadow periods. Personal planet retrogrades happen with Mercury, Venus, and Mars, those planets when they go retrograde in the sky, which means that they look like they're going backwards in their orbit, but they're not. And for that whole cycle, we experience certain sets of information and experiences here. But October 7th through November 25th, we don't have any of that confusion or inwards and backwards nonsense. We have forward movement, clarity, direction. So most of November is just really good for making big decisions, good for travel, good for agreements, good for making big purchases, good for making life-changing moves and changes of jobs and all of that. And this full moon might bring something like that to completion or fruition, information, writing, publishing. Also highlighting the 9th house. Long-distance travel, teaching, learning, spiritual awarenesses. Again, I said publishing, writing, all of that is really lit up. So Libras may be very inspired and very productive at this time with their creative efforts. Holiday shopping best be done between October 7th and 25th if you want to avoid the Mercury retrograde web, which will cover the holidays. And any of those big decisions, as I mentioned before, you have this golden period here starting in October, but then also going through most of November. And really it goes through Black Friday, which is convenient if you have to make big purchases then. Well, the Scorpio planets can bring emotional intensity. Having this energy in air from the full moon and the Libra placements hopefully can lighten things and bring some nice connections. We also have some other energy in Aquarius with Star Goddess Hygeia, highlighting love and romance and children and creativity and fun. More about what this month may hold, go to AnnieHelpsYou.com. Put your name and email address in there for my free VIP community access and get access to all the archives and everything that I send ahead. I've got a November write-up that you can find in there with all the aspects to be extra careful and awareful of, the sweet and salty dates, and my write-up of the summary of the month, as well as links to other resources that can help you make the most of these energies. And if you want to learn astrology, you can find my secret star portal, which has all kinds of exclusive content. And you can also find my Becoming a Professional Astrologer Mastery Course, all at AnnieHelpsYou.com. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I'll see you next month. Bye.